What's up, y'all? This is your girl, Queen Talks Crime. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the post notification bell above so you'll know what every time I come through with another video. So, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing okay. I hope everybody is staying warm with the Arctic blast. We have snow like where I'm at, but it's starting to melt. So I just, really hope everybody is doing okay. Y'all, I'm sorry I haven't been on here a couple days. I have actually been not feeling too well. So I've been resting, laying down and doing the best I could do to feel better so I can come back and bring y'all more information on what's going on and answer y'all questions. Shout out to my old subscribers. Shout out to my new subscribers. I love y'all very, very much. The first thing I'm going to bring you guys is some very important information. So for those that remember, there was a young girl named Alexis Murphy who went missing in 2013. Her remains was just found a couple of days ago. So she was missing for 7 years, okay? 7 years, and her remains was found. So I'm going to read you guys and bring out that article really quick before we get to the missing Cow City boys. Y'all excuse my hair today, y'all. I've been locked in the house. So I ain't been able to go spruce up my face or anything like that at the shops because, everything's been closed down. So I wanted to bring out something. So I was like, I just throwing a ball cap. Okay? I'm just throwing a ball cap. But yes, Alexis Murphy, she was a beautiful young girl. And she was just snatched away. But this is her photo. All right. The remains of Alexis Murphy, missing since 2013, found in Virginia. Nelson County, VA. The body of a teenage girl who was reported missing in 2013 has been recovered. The Nelson County Sheriff's Office says the remains of missing 17-year-old Nelson County girl Alexis Tiara Murphy were found on December the 3rd, 2020 in Livingston. The remains were found on a private property near Stagebridge Road along Route 29. The Chief Medical Examiner's Office confirmed the identity of the remains as Alexis on February the 5th. With careful consideration for Alexis, family being paramount, notification to the community was delayed to allow them time to grieve and make proper arrangements. The Sheriff's Office says that through their investigation and successful prosecution by the Nelson County Commonwealth Attorney's Office, the couple with the recovery of her body, the case is no longer active. The family provided the following statement. Our family is so grateful for the continuing love, support, and prayers for Alexis and our family over the past 7 years. While we have been grieving the loss of Alexis since 2013, we remained hopeful that she will be found alive and well. Alexis was the fashionista, athlete, and joker of our family. We were blessed to have loved her for 17 years, and her memory will continue to live on through us all. Our family would like to extend a heartfelt thanks and sincere gratitude to the citizens of Nelson County, the FBI, the Virginia State Police, the Sheriff's Office, and all of the search and rescue teams for your commitment and unwavering support to find Alexis. You all kept the promise made in 2013 to bring Alexis home. During this time, we ask that you continue to lift our family up in prayer. And the words of Alexis, keep hope alive. Alexis was reported missing on August 3rd, 2013. She went to Lynchburg to go shopping and vanished without a trace. Randy Taylor was convicted in her murder and sentenced to 2 life terms. Taylor attempted an appeal. I'm going to continue to keep her family in my prayers. At least they have the body of Alexis Murphy now to be laid to rest. And they know she's home. She's been brought home. So regardless, she was brought home. And that's very important to a lot of people. And that's very important to me, to be able to lay the person to rest. They're not out somewhere still in the middle of nowhere. They're laid to rest. And that's very important. So I'm very glad that she was able to be laid to rest. Okay. For those who remember her, Alexis Murphy remains has been found. All right. So we're going to pray for the family. I'm going to send a shout out to Virginia's sheriffs and FBI and everybody that stuck in there to bring Alexis Murphy home. Shout out to you guys, because y'all did it. Y'all did it. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the missing Cal City boys answering questions. All right. So Melissa says, those boys stuck by each other like glue, protecting each other. All they had was each other. So heartbreaking. Yes, Melissa, it is. Melissa also said, you're so pretty. Thank you, Melissa. You're pretty as well, sweetie. Tammy Reeves said, new sub, if this is real, there may be one of their bio children, but I'm with you. I need to see more proof. Thanks, Queen Talk. Okay, Tammy Reeves, thank you. Ivy Walker says, new to the channel. Hi, Miss Queen. The hotel I thought she said is one of the boys, and he was covered from head to toe, and the child with two African American women, and Jacqueline and the West are separated, and that the video of the West that was in the sex store, that was not Jacqueline, that was his new girlfriend. I don't know how true it is, but I just found out all this today. This is a weird case where the boys, yeah, that's very weird. Like, you never know what to believe, what not to believe in this case, because it's just so much twists and turns and new information, and it's just a lot. So you don't know what to believe, but I did see the sex shop video. It's possible it could have been Jacqueline. The sex store picture, it could have been Jacqueline. You just don't know. It's very possible. It's very, very possible. But still we don't know anything. We just don't know. Because a picture is a picture. And then when we did see him on the interview, they had masks on. So there wasn't no real way to know, anything, because they had masks on. Y'all get what I'm saying? So there's no real way to know. John Potts said, you definitely sound like a new YouTuber, but God bless you, starting to do your thing. Best of luck. Thank you, John Potts. Katrina Sumter says, I think it's a false information as far as photos. They can Photoshop, and it could be old ones, but make it look new. It could have been before they were disappeared. You're right. We need more proof than just hearsay. Why didn't the person call the police if that's the case? Like I said, I agree. I believe the police was called. I don't think the person called the police, but I believe the police was called, because I believe I seen that YouTuber say that the police came and messed up everything. So I don't know how the police messed up everything, but that's what the person said on another person's platform. She said that the police messed up everything when they showed up. So I'm not sure how they messed up everything. And if they was there, I would have liked to see a quick video or a photo of the police actually being there at that sighting. Searching that, their source. Enique says, let's get these guys, do it up. Gail Thornberry says, but if they are alive, I bet the realtor later has them. That's a possibility, because we don't know. I recently heard that it's possible, the realtor lady and the loan lady, they are in Arizona together. They have recently went to Arizona. So people are suspecting the realtor lady. So that's not out. That's not far-fetched, because you're not the only person that says that, Gail Thornberry. Like, other people are saying they suspect the realtor lady has them as well. Like, you're not the only one that's saying that. Have the police checked air conditioning and solar panels and walls of that house? Gail Thornberry. I believe they have. I believe they checked everything they could possibly check. Gail Thornberry, in that said location. I mean, they said they checked everything. They went over everything inside. So I believe they probably have. Miss Massey, are they sexual abusing these boys? Scenes Hotel and scenes they were in sex shop. Is this maybe about sexual abuse ring? Or are the children been found and maybe they get them back in a hotel because of too much media around? And this is asked by Miss Massey. Thank you for commenting, Miss Massey. I personally don't believe it's about a sex ring. But, I mean, you never know. It's possible, like I said, people that have been abused from early on until now, it's possible there has been sexual abuse. It's possible. And with this case, it really is possible that sexual abuse, because we don't know anything. We know there's been physical abuse and neglect since the beginning. We do know that. But I'm not sure if it's been any sexual abuse, but I wouldn't rule it out until the kids, are produced. Yeah. But I don't want to say that they was actually seen at that motel because we don't know for sure if they were ever really there. Everything Addie says, the first person to see one of those kids will call Ellie. I'm sure everyone knows about the reward. Who wouldn't want to cash in on that? Exactly, everything Addie. I definitely agree with you. Thank you for commenting. Donna Clark. Yes, I saw that video and my heart dropped, but nothing. No more news, no videos. Pisses me off, these fake stories. I agree, Donna Clark. I agree, honey. Thank you for commenting. D Bless says, my thought is months has passed, and if so, why the 21st of December to go live? One massive mysterious conspiracy. I'm not sure really how many involved now. I agree, D Blessed. I agree. Huda Omar Ali says, nope, I don't believe that they would be so sloppy or ignorant to be seen with one of the boys after they report them missing. Plus, they know law enforcement, CPS, and the world is watching them closely unless Giselle is playing a game to distract us from the search. Huda Omar Ali, thank you for commenting. I definitely agree that it's just very risky to have been very careful all this time, and then all of a sudden you make that big mistake to be seeing one of these kids. That's highly unlikely. It's just highly unlikely. Abe Grimm 77 says, why would they report them missing so their paycheck gets cut off when they still have one or both? Makes no sense whatsoever. I agree, Abe Grimm. Carol Ricker, this could have been a mistaken identity too. I agree. Melanie Beeman, if it was true, you don't think people at the hotel would call the cops in time to catch them to get the reward? I agree. I mean, wouldn't you not want to catch them so you could bring the boys home? I mean, first and foremost, wouldn't you not want to catch them to bring the boys home and to get the reward? Like, I just don't see them making that big mistake being seen, knowing that people are watching them. Like, they know they're still being watched. They know to this day they're still being watched. So they wouldn't make no mistake that big, knowing that you're being watched. Like, that would be just ridiculous. And they've been holding out and been careful all this time. So for them to just slip up, I don't see it. Not now. Vicky Richards says, what happened is they adopted the kids 2 years ago and Ryan Dean signed her rights away? That's what happened. Okay. Well, her rights was taken when she didn't try to attempt to get her children back those 2 years. Her rights was taken away. So thank you for the comment, Vicky Richard. Kenny Knacker said, did she sign it under her name? That's a good question. We don't know because that YouTuber did not say. whose room the room was under. So we don't know because that YouTuber did not say who name the room is under, and I don't believe they could even have given that information out to them. Who is, that's privacy. You can't just give, a name to who room it is to a regular citizen on the street. You might be able to give it to a law enforcement, but you wouldn't be able to give it to a normal person on the street because it's just, invasion of privacy. Kenny also says, was nothing, could have been my brother and sister on the black screen. Exactly, Kenny Nacker. There could have been anybody. Like, we can't just believe everything we hear. We have to be open-minded and vigilant and make sure we are on to everything. We can't just suck up whatever is provided to us. We have to actually see and know what's going on to be able to be like, okay, that's probably a good lead. That's probably onto something. But we need more. We can't just keep going on and on with this case with hearsay. Like, we just can't. So thank Kenny Knackers for your comment. Sugar Mama 28 says, thanks for the info, people. This present time, people would say anything. Popo would have to see films of adopted parents, and with the reward being so high, whoever's the manager in the hotel would sure turn them in. It's on the news. And if that's really what them will Mo turning back for them in the slammer big time. Lots of questions with very little answers much. Yeah, I agree. Sugar Mama 28. Itsy Bitsy said, it's like you said, and that is why I brought up the subject to some YouTubers so you can find out who made that YouTube video. And like you said, baby girl, give us the proof. We need proof. And another thing is just saying that they could be really ready to run if they are guilty of something. Thinking these whole life spent in prison, just saying. Oh, y'all, some of these comments. It's just like... But okay. But yeah, so thanks, shout out to you, Itsy Bitsy. Thank you for commenting. Yeah, like, we just don't know. We don't know much. And we don't know what these kids are. And I just don't believe everything that I hear. So it's possible, like I said, but I don't personally believe that one of the children was seen at the motel with Trezella Jacqueline. I don't believe it. Because I haven't seen anything, and you can't, and that would be stupid of them to be seen right now after y'all been laying low and doing everything y'all supposed to do by the book. That would be silly of y'all to just slip up now. Like, that would be weird. Terry says, think they should give them a shot of sodium pentanol and then ask them where the kids are. That's an idea, Terry. Zingwin. Anna Newsom says, I don't believe this story because why would they be so stupid as to have one of the children with them? Knowing that there is an ongoing investigation and knowing that this case has went viral, why would they risk the chance of getting caught and proving that his story has been a lie all along? I agree. That would prove that this will be a lie. Like, it really would. Thank you for commenting, Anna Newsom. Beagle Mama says, love the nails, love what you're doing, need to find those sleep babies. Thank you, Beagle Mama. Otha Ford, I've been there this morning. I got videos, some stuff. Not the boys, though. They got cameras all over there. Okay, Otha Ford, thank you for your search. Lillian Ariano, I thought it was room 116. I don't know what room. Room 111, 116, we don't know. We don't know because that's what people are saying. We only can go by what that person said. That's what I'm saying. You can't believe everything. Just can't. Krista Moore says, I agree with you. Supposedly, they've been watching all their steps. Just a camera with the black screen. I'm still sitting on the fence. Which Motel 6 was that? I'm not sure, Krista Moore. You have to actually go and watch that video. With a black screen, you're not going to know which motels. You're just not going to know which motel that would even be. You're not going to know anything because, you're just not going to know that in the black screen video, she's not going to, they don't tell you nothing. You don't see anything. And the person at the hotel doesn't really says yay or nay that the people are even there. It's not giving any information. It's not saying yes. She's not saying no. She's not saying anything. So that video is not giving anything. So she's not saying yes, Jacqueline and Giselle are there with one of the killed children. She's not saying that. She doesn't say anything on that video of the sort. So for that person to go somewhere else on another platform and tell all this other stuff, it's like, well, I didn't hear that on the video. You know, so it's just like, I don't know, but you just can't believe everything that you hear. You can't believe everything that you see because you just can't. And like I said, I would like to see more. It's possible. I'm not saying it's not true. It possibly could be true. But I'm just saying I don't believe it because I would like to see more, like a video proof, something, not just a blank video and no answers. Trina Hudson says, totally screwed up case. Very, very sad. Thank you for commenting, Crystal Moore. And thank you, Trina Hudson, for commenting. Maureen Julie McGrath says, it would be so wonderful if the boys were alive. Love the cap on you, sweetie. Thank you, Maureen. I got another cap on today because bad hair day. But thank you. Deborah Olden says, them babies have been missing for 11 months. All the cover-up should stop. Missy interview was enough for an arrest. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Deborah Olden, but, you know, they have to have actual evidence. And they can't just arrest with no evidence. They can't. They will get right out, and then they will be on. They would know that the police is onto them. Then they will really not cooperate anymore. So that wouldn't have been smart. It just wouldn't have been smart. You would rather have them on your side, thinking that everything's okay, so they can slip up, make a mistake, and possibly lead them to the boys or lead them to the evidence of what has happened. But thank you for commenting. Donna LaSala says, hi, Queen. I just saw on someone in the comments said that Jackie got her biological kids back. I just wanted to point this out to you so you can check into this if this is true. Maybe that's one of the kids that was sitting at the motel with her and Giselle. Supposedly the reason that Jacqueline got her kids back is because she's supposedly staying with friends. And Giselle supposedly staying with his parents. So in other words, she was able to get them back because her and Giselle are separate. I'm just bringing to you what I saw in the comments on that video. Thank you for all that you do. I really appreciate you. God bless. Let us know what the story is with this when you're able to find out. Thank you. Thank you for commenting, Donna LaSala, but no, ma'am. I am sorry, but I do not believe those children are with Jackie. Do not listen to hearsay. The state has those children. Let me go back to your comment. I'm sorry. Okay. But like I said, no, I believe the state has those children. Why would they give the kids back to either party, even if they are separated, which I don't believe that. But even if they are separated, why would they give them back when they haven't recovered the two missing? They were taken because two of the children have been missing. So they're not going to give them back when those two children have not been recovered. So they have taken them from suspicion of abuse and neglect. Two children have gone missing, foul play. They're not going to place two more children or four more children back into a setting with either parent when they both got two children missing and they have not been recovered. So that is as simple as I can explain it to you. But no, I do not believe that they got no children back. They are still in custody of the state. Gail Thornberry is asking me to provide me a way to show her what I see. Gail Thornberry, Instagram me at Queen Talks Crime. That's the only way you'll be able to communicate with me outside of YouTube. Veronica Magby says they have not updated that story. I agree. Eddie P. Damn, look at bomb 60. Thank you, Eddie P. Shout out to you. Thank you for commenting, sweetie. Margaret Lee Reed says, true to everything said, and one of the other four may also be young, or is the one child even their kid? Covered head to toe, one child is concerning, though, because if other four at grandma's and something happened at one of the adopted boys, someone might only see one at the hotel. But nothing in that story can be backed up by itself. At the time, 911, who would know to film police being there? No one would film or call police. I mean, that's true. Like, that's very true. Like, someone would actually video the police being there if that's true. You would have a screenshot of video. Y'all have done it. Y'all posted videos before with the police being there. So, it would not have been an issue. Deborah Oldham says they're not that stupid. They know they are being followed. I agree. Gail Thornberry, camera at office. Check in. I'd ask, like lady said in the video, ask Kevin, the manager of motel, camera at check-in. Gail Thornberry also says, these insane, they would have to be on drugs or not right in the head. I mean, I agree. You would have to be insane or not right in the head to make this big of a mistake. But I don't believe it was them. I don't believe they made this mistake. I just don't. Blue Eyes 3030. Hi, Queen. I saw the video this morning. Awesome. Thank you. Teresa Rubino says, I agree big time. Queen talks crime. Awesome. Thank you. Tara Kreider says, I need proof. I agree. Me too. In my opinion, what Sherry says, they may explain why the AP mom hasn't been seen or just another wild goose chase. Ask the person at the motel, did you report it? If not, why? And that does make sense, opinion with Sherry, because if you know that these people are at this motel and you don't report it, I mean, why not? Or maybe some people don't know. It's possible that person did not know, and if they did know and didn't report it, that would make them look suspicious. But I just don't think that it was neither one of them. That's why it wasn't reported. If that makes sense. I believe that's why it wasn't reported, because I don't believe it was them. Or she didn't think that it was them. So thank you for commenting in my opinion with Sherry. Tara Kreider says, plus if they have one, where's the other? Exactly. You have one child, but where would the other one be? And then the probability would be that that child is deceased. What did you do with the other child? If you have one, where is the other child? Thank you for commenting, Tara Kreider. Tara Kreider also says they should check that abandoned house by where they lived in Cal City. I agree. I mean, all places should be checked. At least the basics. All right? But I do feel like something is up with them going back to the Cal City location 5 times. Something's up with that. You don't just constantly go back to a house to check it 5 times. Something came back from evidence. Something has came back somewhere. You don't just go to a house just because 5 times. I believe they feel like those kids were there, or something of those kids was there. And now it's making me believe that they possibly died there. Because at first I'm thinking maybe they didn't make it. Maybe something up there has made it. But the police going there 5 times is causing me to believe something happened to those children. Possibly at that house. Tara Kreider says, I don't believe nothing till I see it. I agree. Donna Losada says, love you, Queen. Thank you for everything. Love you too, Donna. Thank you. Donna Losada also says, I personally do not believe that it's Orna or Snells with them. If they were at that motel with a child, it could have been to mess with people's minds and make people stop looking for them, maybe. Because of they said child being covered up and no one could see them, this whole thing makes no sense. I don't know, but I can't see Trizelle taking that kid out of kind of chance. I hope and pray that the poor little boys are found no matter what. I agree. Thank you for commenting. Donna Losala. Becky Pont says, hi, Queen. I hope everything is well. God bless. I'm praying that they find the boys alive and well. Me too, Becky Pont. I hope the same thing. Ivlisi Ladisma says, he said the kids was playing with chalk outside. They was playing with the dog or with chalk in the yard. Probably an accident happened, just saying. Possibly. Ravenheart says, here for you, beautiful. Thank you, Ravenheart. I love you, girl. Bang Toddy says, they have covered their tracks so far to the point where not even FBI can find clues. So why would they be so reckless at this point? Unless one of them have been found, who knows? I agree, Bang Toddy. Like, they have been covering their tracks to a T so far to the point there's no evidence that can lead to their arrest. Now, why would you be all of a sudden so stupid to slip up? Like, that would be stupid. And I just don't see them doing that. That reckless? Mm-mm. I just don't think so. April Scalberry says, I didn't hear the employee admit to anything. That I agree with you. I didn't hear the employee admit to anything. And that's crazy because I did not hear that employee admit to anything. Nothing at all. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I'm probably going to go back and listen to it again and again because, I don't know, I just like to listen, think just in case I might hear something that I didn't hear before. I don't know, but I just really want these boys brought home. I want them found. I want this over with. Whoever did it, which I feel like it was Jacqueline and Giselle, I want them to be arrested. Period. Arrested. Tasha K says, what I don't understand is once a YouTuber got in the car and showed us where the rooms were, when the YouTuber got in the car and showed us where the room they were staying in was located, it looked like it was right across the front desk. Why would they stay right there where everyone could see them coming and going, let alone with a child that's missing? Yeah, I need some pics to prove the sighting. I agree, Tasha K. Everybody's saying the same thing. And it's shocking because we're all saying the right. We all in this particular video are saying the same thing. We need more proof. We don't see anything. It's black screen. Or another video, you see a little bit of like a beginning of a motel, but there's no actual proof or evidence or nothing really showing that even police are looking at this alleged source sighting, like something to prove that this is a real tip. Misty Cider Crider says they need to ask to see the cameras. I agree, which they're not going to show them the cameras because they're just citizens. They will probably show law enforcement, but they're not just going to show YouTubers. Like, they're not. I don't see that happening. I mean, if so, I would be shocked. Misty Crider said, did they see the boys at a hotel? Allegedly, someone seen the boys at a hotel, Misty Crider, with one of the Jacqueline Giselle, either or. The boys were seen with one of them, and allegedly it was supposed to be just one of the boys. And this is allegedly. Earth Girl, I hope they are alive, Queen. You know what? I would like for them to be alive, but then they will have to go back to the foster care system, which will be so unfortunate. But something tells me that they're gone. That they're with, the maker. But thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you think and what's your feelings. about this video. Hit the post notification bell so you'll know every time I come through with a new video. Thank y'all so much. I'm kind of hoarse. I'm about to go drink me some coffee or something so I can feel a little bit more better. But thank y'all so much for commenting. I love y'all so much. My shout out to my old subscribers, my new subscribers. Don't forget, Alexis Murphy has finally been brought home after 7 long years. So shout out to Virginia PD. Shout out to Virginia Sheriff. Shout out to Virginia FBI. Y'all did it. Y'all finally brought that baby home to be laid to rest. So shout out to you guys. But like I said, I love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. If you have any questions, statements, comment down below. I will make sure I will answer them and address them on my next video. All right? Shout out to Texas. Prayers to everyone that's suffering from the Arctic blast that came through a week ago. Shout out to you guys. All right? I love y'all so much. Prayers. Peace.